baking. Baking, we all know, bread, cake, biscuits, all these things we get from baking. Now, what is baking? Baking is a process of cooking by dry heat, especially in some kind of oven. Now, in baking, what is done? Yeast. Yeast is the main ingredient of baking process. What is yeast? Yeast is a fungus. Yeast is a fungus that is used in making bread. When mixed with flour, salt and water, yeast helps the bread to rise and makes it soft and fluffy. How it makes? Let us see. Yeast feeds on sugar present in the flour. Enzymes on yeast ferment sugar present in the flour, forming carbon dioxide and ethanol alcohol. Now this carbon dioxide makes the bread rise. They increase in volume. The ethanol, the alcohol, evaporates when the bread is baked. So no more alcohol retained in the bread. When it is baked, it evaporates. The yeast dies when the bread is baked. When the baking is over and bread is finally baked, these yeast, which is a living organism, they die off. The same way idli, dosa batter is prepared. Here we do not put yeast, but we put urad seeds, which contain bacteria to fermentate the mixture of idli or dosa batter. Is it clear? So this is baking process, which is done with the help of yeast, which is a fungus, helpful microbe. Now come to making curd and cheese. We all like cheese and curd. How are they prepared? They are prepared with the help of these helpful microbes. Now let us see. A type of bacteria called Lactobacillus changes milk to curd. Curd is prepared by curdling the milk when a small amount of Lactobacillus is added. You must have seen your mama making curd. What she does, she takes a small amount of curd and mixes it with a lukewarm milk and then leave it for 2-3 hours, and after some time that milk is converted into curd. So those small amount of curd which she was adding to milk have plenty of Lactobacillus, which will convert that lukewarm milk into curd. Now cheese is also made from milk by Lactobacillus and other similar bacteria. Cheese is made by adding starter culture of bacteria to coagulate the milk. You must have seen your mama when she takes out chena, we call it, and paneer. Cheese is the pasteurized method of preparing paneer. So that at home what mama does, she boils the milk and she puts some yeast into it, or